The biggest thing that I believe in is really communicating with those we serve, being able to ask them what they need instead of assuming. That's why we've been able to give dental hygiene kits, toiletries kits, and socks and various other projects to address the needs of the people we serve. I started Camp Happy when I was about 10 years old in 2015. Oftentimes, it's not so much an issue of finding different places to give food. It's really a matter of people needing better access to the food. And so that's why we work to bring various food initiatives to people that need it the most. Magnify.
20 million people in the US have food allergies. I've seen the lines of people waiting to get into food pantries. Allergy-free foods are just incredibly more expensive in general, so often it can cost up to 3 times as much. So at the beginning, we made a lot of calls to different pantries. A lot of them just told us outright that this was a big issue that was lacking in their pantries. We've partnered with several hospitals and clinics across the country that work with us to refer their patients with food allergies to nearby food pantries that we service. Strengthen.
I realized that a lot of young kids at summer camps and schools were open to learning about different kinds of foods, the importance of vitamins and vegetables and fruits. So, I've had this one kid tell me, I didn't even know this was a vegetable, I didn't know artichokes existed. Seeing them just open to learning and being willing to learn how to cook fresh produce and to take it home with them, or going out in the garden, getting to feel the soil under their hands. Families who get to take home their produce after a garden work day or at the soup kitchen. They're always interested in how we prepare different foods.
Advance. I have built a partnership with the Hawaii Food Bank, and I've worked on them for numerous projects last year, and how the Hawaii Food Bank got $2 million approved. And I think that wouldn't have happened if there wasn't so much advocacy for the issue. Contacting lawmakers and making sure your voice is heard is very important, even if you are only 17, 18, 19 years old, because a short, small step of making the relationship and at least being heard by lawmakers goes a long way. Magnify, strengthen, advance.
We worked to pass a law in Virginia that had to do with extending the food donation liability protection to food past the best by date, so that now they can donate that food, because a lot of those best by dates, use by dates, sell by dates, they have nothing to do with the food safety. I actually came with them with a printed Virginia code. I was like, see, right here, you're protected now if you donate this food. After that, they were super on board. They were just donating every week. They would always be like, we have the donations. And then that support carried into this year when we got a law passed to renew and improve a tax incentive for farmers donating their excess food.
It's not just a one-person effort. It takes a whole community. It takes an entire village.
Issues like hunger are only going to get solved if you have people working towards it every day, every year.
I think you just need to be in it to understand it.
Everyone has a responsibility to help other people in their communities.
It's a matter of meeting people where they are.